awesome start to our morning announcements today. As I shared with you yesterday, March is a lot. There's a lot happening in March. March is Music in Our Schools Month, middle school education. Listen, we've got a group rehearsing in here. I'll feature them soon. Yesterday we featured the orchestra, we have the choir, so we'll be featuring lots of our groups. So I want to thank the musicians this morning that I just popped in on, our jazz ensemble students. You sound amazing. I was talking to Mr. Coates and we learned that today is also Mardi Gras. And in my house, that indicates that it is Pancake Day. It's also known as Fat Tuesday, where, you know, the history is that people would get rid of all their leavening agents and things like that and kind of clear out their items in their kitchen. So for us, it's Pancake Day, where we would always make pancakes. I want you to go do a little bit more research on Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, etc. Now, today is also Tuesday, March 4th. And if you know anything about March 4th, that's the most assertive day of the year. I want you to see if you can understand why I'm saying that March 4th is the most assertive day of the year. All right, lots to celebrate this month as we go on. Today is an A day. I also want to remind you that Session B of clubs is starting today. You need to be aware of which club you're signed up for Session B, because when the afternoon announcements comes on, Mrs. Kling is going to zip through a lot of locations. This club meets here. This club meet at the Snack Shack area right here in order to walk over to North, etc., etc. So you need to know what your clubs are. If you are not sure, and don't just say, I'm going to double check. I'm pretty sure I'm signed up for Makerspace, but I just want to double check. I'm saying if you're really, really not sure, you can go to Mr. Chang at the main entrance. He has the list of all the clubs. So at some point during the day, if you're transitioning to lunch or you're coming back from lunch, if you have a moment and you want to check with Mr. Chang, you can check with him, and he has the list of all the rosters of the clubs. If you're not on the roster, you cannot stay, okay? And spring sports, don't forget that tryouts are going to be starting up next week. So take a look, check to see. If you're not sure, you can check in any of the Google Classrooms for your particular sport. I think I just passed by a couple here. There's some information hanging on flyers. Lacrosse, this is softball, this is baseball. I know there's some track signs around here. So just keep your eyes and ears open, but you should check out with those coaches or the QR code for the Google Classroom to get information about the specific sport you're trying out for. And last but not least, you must be medically cleared. It is so important that we have healthy athletes and that we are doing all the process of the medical forms so that you are safe out there on our fields. So you must be medically cleared. If you are not yet cleared medically, then you're not able to try out, okay? So you'll just have to either not come, or you'll have to wait until you're medically cleared, okay? So that is the information. And how can you know? If you go into Genesis, there's a little tab that says sports. I believe you have to go in through your parent access. I'm not sure if it's visible in the student access, but there's a little tab that says sports, and all the green check marks need to be there, okay? All right, folks. Finally, this morning, we have a visiting artist coming to our school to work with several of our music groups as part of March Music in Our Schools Month. Students, you know when you are supposed to come down. Staff, the schedule was put in the south side, so you have that there. Mr. Coates gave us all the rosters and everything in there so that you have that information. But otherwise, students, you know when to come down. Do not wait for an announcement. We won't necessarily be making announcements for this. You just know when your scheduled time is, and I hope you have a great time working with this artist who's going to give you excellent feedback and critique you. All right, folks, that concludes our morning announcements for today. I'm once again down by this gorgeous flag, so please stand for the salute to our flag. Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have an awesome day, Crossroads.